Hello, welcome to day 5 of our 14-day fast start series here, if you want to call it that. Today I'm going to talk to you guys about smart sampling. So when I talk about smart sampling, we kind of have a little bit of a system or a funnel that you would call it, so to speak, so that you guys, are doing all of the things the smart way, because trust me, we have failed forward and we have learned the hard way. And when I first started Thriving, I just wanted everybody to experience the product. So literally, I was just throwing samples out the door, like just anybody who wanted Thrive, anybody who wanted to experience this product, anybody who wanted a sample, I was just like giving them out. But I had learned the hard way that not everybody has the same heart as me. Not everybody is honest like me. And some people just truly don't get it. Like, I think some people might just think that we get these samples possibly free from the company or what have you. When in reality, we have 2 opportunities to sample if we choose. We can either buy samples from our back office. You can purchase 6 of them at a time. I should have done my homework before I hopped on here. It's either $72 or $76 for 6 of them. The beauty of it is that Le-Vel will mail those samples out for us. We just have to put in the people's information, their mailing address, their email. That email will need to be verified by your person in order for Le-Vel to send that out, because they're going to confirm that the address is correct and all of that. The great thing about using the back office to mail out samples is that they will also drip feed your customers. So they'll send them an email letting them know that their sample's on the way. They'll give them some information and things like that. So that is a great thing that we have, especially if you're out of town or on vacation. You can still work your business even when you're away. So I do a little bit of both. I sometimes use the back office to send out samples. The beauty of that is that you don't have to pay for shipping, because Le-Vel ships those out for you for free, which is really wonderful. But otherwise, I sometimes will use my own products at home to create my own samples. So the samples from the back office come pretty standard. You will choose if they're men or women, what sample you would like to send out, and then it just comes standard with 3 packages of capsules, men's or women's, 3 vanilla lifestyle mix, and then just 3 regular DFTs. So when I sample from home, I usually will do 3 different shake flavors, and then potentially put them into a different DFT depending on what their goals are. So I'm going to kind of get into, what smart sampling is. I'm going to give you guys the verbiage that I use when somebody reaches out for a sample, and kind of what that looks like for me. Now, again, because this is your business, you can sample however you want, and some people choose not to sample at all. Some people give free samples and some people charge. So really, that is completely up to you how you want to run your business. There is no right or wrong way. It is whatever works good for you. First and foremost, though, when somebody reaches out to me for a sample, I never give a sample without the free account first. So that is your number 1 tip, and for me, that is a non-negotiable. If you are giving somebody a free sample, especially if you're giving it for free, if they can't take 2 minutes to create a free, I like to call it a free profile. It doesn't sound as intimidating. I feel like when you say, can you create a free account, sometimes they think that they're going to be obligated, or maybe they get a little nervous. So again, use the verbiage that you feel comfortable with. So I will say to them, first of all, I will also ask them, like, what is your goal? Because you need to know what the people's goals are. if they are reaching out and they want a free sample, for example, and their goal is to lose weight and they want to lose 30 pounds, 3 days is not going to do anything for them. So in that case, I would tell them, I would say, I would absolutely love to help you, but given the fact that your goal is weight loss, I think that what would be better for you is to forego the free sample, and instead of me sending out my products and paying for the shipping, I would love to be able to just take that and put it towards your first order that I can customize for you so that you can have the best results and get the weight loss that you're looking for, because 3 days truly is not going to do very much for you. Some people don't even feel the products working in their body until 5 to 7 days. And for some, depending on their nutritional gaps, it can take up to 10 to 14 days, just depending on the person. So I think that once you get these products in your body and your body starts operating how it was intended to, you are going to see those weight loss results. So rather than giving you that sample, I would rather just pay that forward towards your first order. Now, you might be brand new and you might not have credits yet, but if people are reaching out to you for a sample, and especially if you're in your VIP period, in order to get those bonuses, you're definitely going to want to try to move forward with the order, because they're going to see better results on 30 days, obviously, and this will help you working towards those goals that you have. If you don't have any free credits because of the fact that you're brand new, reach out with your upline or your leadership to find out if there's company promotions or if they would be willing to help you along with that. If you are directly under me, I always help my team with that, so don't hesitate to reach out if you need some help or guidance with that. But first and foremost, if I am going to sample somebody, they have to have a free profile. And the reason for that is because if they can't take a couple minutes to create a free account, then they're probably not going to take a couple of minutes to take this serious and to truly take the products how they were intended. And they might not be that serious. So to me, it shows a level of commitment, and also we don't want somebody getting your free sample and then finding out that they're connected with somebody else, because that's happened to me, where people will take advantage. They do love Thrive, but maybe they just haven't ordered, so they'll take advantage of a free sample, but they might already be connected with a different Thrive promoter. So we don't want you to sample them and then have them order with somebody else. So that's another way to make sure that they are connected with you, and that when they love their sample, that they're actually going to order with you. So that is my number one rule: no sample if there's no free account. So then next thing that I love to do when I am sampling someone is making sure that you get them in a 3-way connection call. We really want to make sure that we connect our people with another leader. For one, we want our prospects to be able to hear somebody else's story, but also if they have questions, then that person can also help answer those questions. There's just something about that third-party validation that they seem to believe a stranger better than they believe us. The other thing is that you are brand new, and that is the beauty of this business. Even if you've been here for 5 years, do not hesitate to use your leaders or another Thriver or, someone you resonate with, to use them in a 3-way message chat or a 3-way phone call, because this will validate your new people. Also, when you're brand new and they have questions, we will help answer those questions either on the phone or in this message thread. It will help you to learn the verbiage that we use we will help you to close the sales. We will help you to answer all the questions that you don't know. And the awesome part is that you will learn at the same time, because you will see how we're answering these questions. So when these questions arise later on in your journey, you will be able to answer those questions as well, because you will have learned from the questions that other people have already asked. So those three-way message connections are golden. So again, you can give the samples free. Some people also will charge. So that is completely up to you. Some people charge $15, $20, $25. That is completely up to you. Some will charge $25 and then run like a sample sale and charge for $15. Some people charge $15 for the samples that are in the back office, but if they're gonna create a sample from their own product, that's more of, some people might call it an elite sample pack, because it's customized, because maybe they have weight loss goals, so you want to put a different DFT in there, and then also you have the different shake flavors and things like that in there. So with that being said, some people will charge $25 for that sample. So there is a multitude of different ways that you can do it, and like I said, you don't have to sample at all if you don't want to. But the key is just to be smart sampling, because we don't want you throwing those samples out the door. Lastly, what I will leave you with is the fortune is in the follow-up. With a sample, you absolutely have to be reaching out and following up daily. And I usually follow up and reach out at least once or twice a day, usually in the morning and in the afternoon or evening, just to make sure that everything is going good. Sometimes when you get on a product and it's brand new to your body and your body's not used to it, like maybe you might have a bellyache. Some people forget to eat because Thrive does help with that appetite control, but then blood sugars get low, they might feel nauseated, they might not feel good, and you need to be there to remind them that their body still needs fuel, and ask them if they've eaten anything. Another thing that will happen a lot is maybe people will get the jitters, or maybe even a crash. And sometimes that's because they're still drinking their morning coffee, or they're still drinking additional caffeine. But if we're not reaching out to them and finding out what is going on, if it is a negative or adverse effect, because they didn't follow the instructions, right? We want to be able to get them on the right track and guide them in the right direction, so that the next day they can truly feel how amazing they can feel. Because if they continue to do those same things throughout their entire sample, they're never going to see the full benefits of Thrive, and they're not going to want to continue after their sample. So it's our job to make sure that they're taking it correctly. If there's anything that is going on that we need to tweak or help with them, we want to make sure that we are doing that, which is why those connections and following up is so crucial in a sample period. And the other thing is that if they are a day one thriver and they absolutely feel amazing on day one, and maybe then day two, they feel even better yet, we want to be able to talk to them about getting that first order placed. You can't be afraid to ask for the order, because you need to remind them that they only have 3 days. So they're going to want to get that order in right away, so that they don't have to go off product and that they can continue feeling good. So it's our job to make sure that we are guiding them and directing them. We are their customer service. We want to make sure they're having the best experience, and we want to be able to make sure that we are answering all of their questions. Sometimes you might think that you feel like a pest. Just remember that they came to us because they trust us, and they are looking to us for our guidance and we are their customer service representatives. So just make sure that you're reaching out, you want the best for them, you want to help them, you want to make sure that they have an incredible experience. So with that being said, I am going to let you guys go. If you have any questions about sampling, what any of this looks like, if you need any help or guidance, as always, please reach out to your leadership, and we are definitely here to help you and support you. Have a great day.